Mm, I hope no it's streaming because I've been going through. Okay, finally it's up. My goodness, I've been trying this from morning. I think I done something wrong, and then I've been not able to stream the video. I hope the audio is audible. Everything is good. Um, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can share the video now on my file. Share my people. What's up? Okay, let's see what we're supposed to do today. So I thought I'll show you today of how to how we can understand the Indian elephant building armature. I think I made a video like 2 years ago. Now I just building an elephant. I have an idea. So I thought I'll just share like what's what goes in like when I actually make an elephant. So you can make different methods. This is one kind of method. This is not like mandatory method. This is the only thing that you have to do. So here, what I'm trying to use a pre-built armature that I'm showing you. I used paper and then cardboard and then tape to secure it. And then this is the top part. This is the side view, and here the hind and then the neck. There is going to be more, muscle has to be added. So that will be when the clay comes in and then it plays in role. So here, to understand elephant, we need to understand the anatomy of how the structure looks. It's the basic shape. So this is the primary part where the elephant uh, doesn't move a lot. Like if it is something like turning, so you can just use this part, turn the neck, or you can turn the hind. You can cut it and then move. It's not a huge thing that you cannot cut, and that's why I made it like using paper and cardboard and tape. So here I drew already something on top. So here the hind hip bone joint comes, and then this is the hind leg basically. The hind leg bone here, and then here there is going to be a joint. This is the shoulder blade, so maybe like little thick here, and then the elbow almost is going to come here. So what I'm trying to show you. So the side profile of the elephant. This is the head going to come. So, so this is an Indian elephant. So here, just gonna draw the armature silhouette here and show you this. It's just a rough diagram, don't worry. So I'm gonna just draw the rough diagram of the armature and then take the armature out. So here, you see it's very flat, right? So, but when you're building the elephant, the hump of the head is gonna come here and the neck, right? Uh, so here, and then there is going to be a hump on the back, and then the hump gonna drop here, or the tail gonna be here somewhere, And then so here is the shoulder part. So here there will be the shoulder part, and then this is where the elbow gonna come in, and here I could say like again here the hip joint comes in, and then the hind leg connection is here, and so just draw a line. So you will see like a connection here with the elbow, with the shoulder blade, and then you will see the bone is coming here, and then the front leg bone is here, and then there will be a connection. And again, say on add the leg here, and then this straight line, and then this is the other bone, right? And there's going to be another joint here, and there's going to be another joint, and then the all the toe joints going to be. This is very like rough diagram, like you know, to understand. So the leg is quite small here, so it should be almost the length near the hip. Here. So say it's a pen size, so it has to be the length has to be here. So let's say the leg comes here, and the joint comes here and here. And so this is the size of the leg. So when you see the elephant, all you see, this is the part you see. I'm very bad at drawing, so just learning everything. So here you see the line there. So and here the knee part comes in. So you could see like it's like a robotic leg the elephant has. The elephant does not have this kind of leg at all. So either it will be here. So this is actually could be the leg. So here the tummy part comes in and then goes all the way in, but there will be a flap of skin holes here. And the hind, the loose skin comes and then flows here. You see the flows. So here there will be the leg, and here it's going to be really like tucked in, right? And here the stomach it starts here. Mm. This is just split it into half. Imagine just you can split it in half, the elephant, and then the spine goes here, and there will be like a bone jetting from the spine all the way up, and then the rib cage comes all the way down here. So it's going to be the same. So then as it comes in, the rib cage is going to be small, right? And here the neck could have started here. Is it? It's not a tube shape at all. So it will be like a flat, and here this is a cylinder, like in this way. Understand? Here the part it just moves this way. It's going to be here. And then it has to like go in and connect here. So the hump and the head almost it's like in the same line. It has to be in the same line. And then I see always the ear, you know, comes here. So this is something to roughly understand where the elephant is. And here it's not a like a straight cut. So it's going to be like here. There's going to be the jaw and the lip comes in. And the neck part, it's not too low. So let's say you'll have like a couple of you know, sagging things here. And then here, when you see from inside, the chest muscle comes in. So the same way, the other leg. So say this one is the front, always the other one is going to be on the back. So say it builds the shoulder here, and then the leg here, and then the elbow. Say the leg here, and moves it to the forward. Like that. So this is a rough diagram. So if this is here, either it can be it almost like here. The gait of the elephant. This is something like the elephant is like not moving very fast. So this is little younger elephant. So the shoulder blades and things it's not really like big. And you see the elephant eye, it's just downward. It's like a drop comes in, and then if it is a male one, so the tusk will be like here. If you want a just small one, you can just go here. This one probably going to be the female one. So Indian elephants, the female doesn't have the tusk. So it's the other one comes out here. So the tusk, it's not a like a again like it's a cylinder shape, and the end tusk will be bigger here. As it goes down, it's going to be sharp. You can like make it as big as possible if you want. There'll be a dimple where the mouth area separates. So yeah, so again like putting back the armature here. So this is what you should have in your head already when you're building a. You can use a reference image, or you can just at the beginning point I would recommend using reference image because I used to use a lot of reference images because without a reference images it's impossible for me to construct them. So, so use a reference image, which is very helpful. So the second point, you're gonna usually I use a cardboard silhouettes. I just cut off silhouettes a little bit smaller part. and then I add uh, paper with the tape on the either side. I'm feeling a little different idea for this elephant. I'm thinking maybe if I can make a wire armature for the leg. The reason I want to add epoxy clay to the joints where the bones are there, and then the joints, I'm just going to leave it as the wire is there. So I can bend the legs, and then I can play with the force, and then like I can make the elephant turn uh, as I want to try that this time. So basically, when you use the cardboard, it's very rigid. You can't much move the shape and all that. The best way to go with just a wire armature, but I want it to be maybe like an action figure. Eventually, I want to do that with the rib cage also. If I just build a rib cage separate and the hind separate and then wire here and then the shoulders they separate. So the leg moves with the shoulder blade and then the hind moves with all the hind muscles. So I'm going to use a normal wire, galvanized steel wire. So this one I'm going to use. I think I hope you saw the entire like new drawing. Hope, I hope that you guys saw it. I'm gonna push the cardboard up. But there's not enough space here, so let's see the. Yeah. Let me just now you can see everything right. Yeah. So this one is the one. So this is not exactly as it's going to be. Don't worry. So when you're as a building like things shades, and then if you want the elephant tail to like go really like bending. So this is all you can use a wire armature. You can just play with it. It doesn't has to be perfect. So what I'm going to use a nose plier. I'm going to wire and then I'm gonna cut wires for legs. This is very slow. The live videos are very slow because this is how it will be when you're actually building. If to be honest, if I'm actually doing the work, I'll be super slow, slower than this version. At least have an accountability because I'm sitting in front of the camera, so I have to be little faster than I should. So, you know, so once you do this, uh, just this is a smaller gauge wire. So I'm gonna just coil this together. Oops. So elephants have been building for past 2 years, uh, more than more than 2 years now. So elephants are a little easier subject for me when I'm sculpting because the similarities that I've been seeing and the subject that how much I learned. So it just gives me a lot of confidence. So elephants are one of the favorite subjects to be sculpted. So beginning at the beginning, I used to or watch other artists. So I'm a self-taught artist. So at the beginning, I used to watch a lot of other artists who made sculptures of elephant. And then watched a lot of YouTube videos, read some books, uh, and then learned how to start with learning the basic shapes and anatomy and all that. At the beginning, I was very confused to imagine in 3D everything, because uh, the depth is very difficult when you're sculpting. It's Diwali here, so there will be people busting crackers. It's yesterday was Diwali. Today the government gave a leave for all the school children, so they're gonna do it today, tomorrow, all day. So I'm gonna build four. I need four of them. So I can show you the other way also, which I use just the paper and cardboard. I can show you that method as well if you're very interested. And so far, I'm not able to see it's it's reaching all of you. So not getting the what should I do next, or what should I post. It helps you guys. And for shooting, I remember told you that I am using the laptop as a webcam, the front camera, which you could see me, and then the top camera is my mobile phone, which is not very fancy. So the quality of the video was a little low, and then I could see the flickering, how this happens. I tried everything, and I'm not able to fix that part. So either I have to increase the light, uh, and the other thing is not able to control the camera because in using the software OBS Studio, if I able to use the camera, I can control the exposure and the aperture, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that. Maybe like how I figured out the audio, maybe next video I can figure out. Still sick, got better. So the time that you're building the armature, if you have the right size uh, elephant reference images, kindly like print it out, give some credits to the people you have taken the picture from, uh, and then print it, and then use the image, like draw a sketch of the lake, and then you can. So now we have four. So what am I going to do? I'm going to put this back. So all of them are almost equal size. So I'm going to measure the part where it's going to start with the hind, and then I'm going to make like a small bend here, and the one in the side one, and one in the elbow line. And just going to leave this straight. So here, I just wanted to do a circle. give her like a steady, uh, strong leg, and then I'm gonna go back up, and make it give a little more strength to the leg, and then remaining I just want to leave it as it is. So this is the hind leg. It's the leg. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually not going to stick this part on the armature. I'm going to cut this part and then stick it into the hind leg. So don't have to worry about that part. So the back leg, it's completely different. So I'm going to make the round first, maybe this time. Just in a straight way. I'm going to go here, and then the leg going to bend this way, and then the same, and the hip joint is going to go straight. So I'm going to leave it as this. So it's raining as well, so I think the audio is going to be a bit bad. So this is the okay, this way is the other leg. I turn this way. This is right. I'm just yeah, so this is the way it is going to be here, and there's going to be a bend in the back and then forward. And exactly, this is right here. So it is going to be walking down. So we've done two legs. So the other one from the shoulder machine, and then here forward, elbow, and go back. Going to make a V. So everything legs are. While building the wire armature, I have come across a lot of troubles as well. Sometimes I do the wrong measurements, then I can cut it, then it's too strong, all that. So now I think we ready. Here, then, get it. So this will be the front leg. Because it's a wire armature, so when it comes to the front leg, you can adjust as it is. So from the next one, so shoulder, leg here, and then just push back. So here, the ring one. Again, this video is not for the children. If your children are watching, please definitely use your parents' help. Because using sharp wire and all that, using a plier, you can consider, not consider, like you have to get your parents' help. So here is the other leg, which is going to be. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the armature now. Taking help of the masking tape, stick where it's supposed to be. I just know a rough figure, so I'm just gonna stick everything as it's supposed to be. And then I'm not gonna go a little too strong on it, like taping it really too much, so I can't remove it later. So I'm just taping it so things will just stay in space and move back. So this is going to be the other side. So here, this way, I think we are going up and tape on it. Will it stand on its own now? I don't know because it's clumsy now. It's like let's see, like it's like a puppet, like right. It's not going to stand right now. So it has to have strength to it, you know, because it's slippery now. The way I'll show you the how to actually make it stand. So don't know. Uh, so the other one, I'm gonna just give up the book. It's too rigid. So I'm gonna just right now leave it here. Just gonna leave it here and tape it. So all four is on the go. Let's see. Don't worry. I will show you how to this beautiful armature. Stand a minute. So this is basically a custom built stand which I made using plumbing pipes and what is it called? Something. I'm not one of it. So, so what I'm gonna do is it in. The legs doesn't even have to meet the spot. So here what I can do, I can turn and then build the legs eventually slowly here and then take the legs out and in whenever I need it. Like imagine like if I have to build this part and then the leg has to go out, I can just do that. Just help me. The hind leg, you see like here this hind leg, uh, it's too far away, so I don't know. Adjust a little bit. And then once the epoxy comes in, I think things will go back to the place where it's supposed to be. And then the rings basically going to help me decide the thickness of the elephant leg. So it's going to be fun. So again, like because I built this before, I've been doing this. So I know things where it's going to go. But yeah, I hope this is like fun for you. So I can add the clay now. Uh, I think possible, but I have something else to do right now. I have to go. Probably on the next live video, I can upload the clay and show you guys. Which is like maybe I can even put a non drying clay, and I can quickly build a setup and then show you how it's going to be. And then the camera setups has to be changed for that. So yeah, so I hope it helps. For now, as you can see, the body is really small. You won't see in the top camera, so the front you could see. The body is small, so but after the elbow comes in, the joints on the flesh is going to go low. It's going to come down. So if you worried about that, that will be solved as well. And then here, the top part is going to go a little over. The arch going to be there, and then shoulder blades going to go up, and then the head going to come here. So everything is on spot. Like, so when you're building the armature, you should be able to see the elephant before others are able to see it. Uh, yeah. So this is quite nice elephant. Or I just take a break and then come back later, and I can just add uh, the clay and show you guys how to build the elephant. And right now, it's gonna take like a really long time. So let's take a break now. Yeah. Bye.